Hello everyone, I am Access Horizon, ARD engineer at HiFi Stream. I'm also a 30-year audiophile and music enthusiast. Today I'll discuss what I talked about last time regarding common car audio setups, architectures. If you missed it, please check out the previous video. Regarding most and A2B host architectures, as you know, last time I focused on current car audio systems marketed as HiFi. Whether it's Huawei Sound, Dynaudio Sound, or high-end Bang Olufsen systems, generally, they are all Android-based head units. Remember, new Android head units, I'm not talking about older ones. They are all Android head units plus an integrated DAC and amplifier unit. A DAC and amplifier integrated unit is a DAC amplifier combo unit, usually rated at 500 watts or more, some even over 1000 watts. So the speakers are good. But the sound quality often doesn't even reach entry-level hi-fi standards. Achieving clear, non-fatiguing sound is out of reach. Achieving clear, non-fatiguing sound across all frequencies is out of reach. Therefore, many audiophiles want to upgrade. Earlier, I mentioned the most crucial point, what to upgrade first. Buy a third-party amplifier that allows a simple, non-destructive installation method. I emphasize non-destructive, not a destructive method. The simple way is buy a third-party amplifier that can take a line-level output. Not that the modification shop can give you a line-level output, or connect pin-to-pin, or connect directly to the speaker wires for you. Then buy your own DSP amplifier. This amplifier needs to support A2B and MOS to match your car. Remember, buy an amplifier. This is extremely important. This is the simplest non-destructive modification. You just replace the amplifier. Then tune it yourself. This amplifier usually has RCA inputs and coaxial optical inputs for the amplifier. If you don't want to add an additional source unit, don't want to add another head unit, that's possible. Then use the car's original A2B or MOS optical input directly. The sound will generally be better than the original car amplifier, depending on the quality you buy. If you buy something too cheap, it might be worse than the original. That's also possible. It's possible. Therefore, if you buy something slightly better, there will usually be a noticeable improvement over the stock unit, because the power increases and the component quality is generally better than these original units. This original unit, for example, is 750 watts. It will be better. We've opened them up and seen they are better. Plus it has DSP tuning capability, so you can tune it to sound better than the original car audio. This is achievable. Just don't buy something too cheap. Don't buy too cheap. Now, the most important point you need to understand, even after this modification, even if power doubles, even after this modification, I can tell you it doesn't solve the real problem. It only solves half the problem. It doesn't solve more than 80 of the problem. Why? Because as you know, all current car head units are Android based. Have you seen any car head unit claim its Android output is bit perfect? Our portable hi-fi players can do Android hi-fi players. Android can output bit perfect. Have you seen any car audio system claim that I tell you they all output at a fixed sample rate with SRC? Whether you play QQ music, local music, whatever, it's output with SRC. Android's SRC is particularly poor. Windows SRC is better, but Android's SRC is really terrible. You play high resolution audio, but the output is fixed to one sample rate. A2B operates at one fixed sample rate. Understand? It doesn't support other sample rates. Most is also fixed sample rate. Seems like 441 MHz. Therefore, no matter what sample rate you play, the output protocol dictates it. Android can only output one fixed rate, unlike home setups, where Android can output dynamic sample rates. In the car, it cannot. The most protocol is 441 MHz. So expecting the source end, that Android car header unit, to produce good sound is impossible. Therefore, upgrading only the amplifier solves maybe 50 of the problem. It doesn't solve 100. The amplifier must use a direct digital input. Optical, coaxial, never use a high to low converter. That's crucial. Some audiophiles say, hey, I solved the clarity issue with the original system. Changing the amp does help somewhat, but it still falls short of my hi-fi requirements. The gap is still quite large. What to do then? The amplifier you bought definitely has optical, coaxial, or RCA inputs. So what's the solution? I highly recommend method 1. HiFi Stream has a very important product, the DAT3 15th anniversary. Why? Recommend the 15th anniversary over the standard DAT3. because the 15th anniversary offers a significant improvement. Our 15th anniversary products are designed for high-end desktop hi-fi speaker systems, not just for entry level. For entry level, the standard version is sufficient. They are used in high-end hi-fi systems costing 50, 100K, 200K, 300K RMB. So handling your car amplifier is effortless for it. That's why I recommend the 15th anniversary. Now, many say the standard version can run on 14V, but the 15th anniversary only uses 5-volt power. What to do? I have a great solution what to do. See here, use the LPON 2025. Everyone knows the LPON 2025 has a 55x25mm DC output. Buy an LPON 2025, use its 55x25mm output to power the DAT3 15th anniversary directly. Then the DAT3 15th anniversary outputs via coaxial to your DSP amplifier. Remember coaxial output, don't worry about ground loop noise. Its coaxial output is isolated. It won't have ground loop noise. If no coaxial, use optical. If no optical, use RCA signal. Try them and see which sounds best. Because your amplifier varies, not sure. Try coaxial first, then try optical. If optical isn't good, use RCA. Okay, since your DSP amp handles internal processing anyway, so just test with the DAT3. For the RCA output, use the DAT3 in NOS mode. Set the volume to 100 fixed line level. Don't touch it after that. Power it on. Now, the crucial point, power supply. How to solve the 5-volt power buy? An LPON 2025 uses 55x25mm output to power the DAT3. But what about the LPON's input? I recommend connecting it directly to your car's ACC 12-volt power. Don't connect it to a switch power source. Connect directly to your 12-volt ACC power. Why? Because the DAT3 consumes only about 100-200 milliampere at 5 volt. So when you connect directly to 12 volt, the LPON can handle it. Under this thermal condition, it can supply up to 600 milliampere. So 100-200 milliampere is no problem at all. But this only works for the DAT3. You cannot do this with the demo. Only for the DAT3 in this specific scenario. Only for DAT3. This specific case, connect directly to your ACC power. Understand, ACC power means it turns off with the ignition key. It turns on with the key. Remember to connect to your ACC. Make a cable yourself. Connect your ACC line to a 55x25mm. Plug center, positive sleeve, negative. Plug it in, okay? Power on Bluetooth activates. You can connect and get the best sound. I recommend this approach. Don't buy an Alpine CD player. Don't buy an Alpine digital media player either. They likely won't outperform this setup. This is what I specifically recommend because it connects actively once paired with your phone. It connects automatically when powered on. If not paired yet, turn off your other phone's Bluetooth temporarily during pairing. No special settings needed after that. It will connect reliably. It powers on, off with your amplifier. Use it like this. Total cost around 5,000 plus RMB. Just use it like this. Buy a coaxial cable and that's it. This is my highly recommended method. Don't buy a CD player, a separate head unit or other things. Absolutely do not buy them. This is what I consider a low cost upgrade. A DSP amplifier for non-destructive modification because it plugs directly into the car's harness. It plugs in directly, no wire cutting needed. Plug it in directly, okay? Won't affect warranty. Doesn't affect warranty. If you need warranty service, just revert to stock or no need to revert since you didn't cut wires. Then add an amplifier and add this. Mounting is easy. Let me explain why mounting is easy. Look at this, DAT3. What feature does it have? It has 3 feet. You can unscrew these 3 feet. Then it's flat. Use 3M double-sided tape to stick it down firmly. It won't move. Stick it in the trunk. Under the floor mat, press it down. No significant heat. No worries. Unscrew the 3 feet. Use thick double-sided tape. Stick it down. Done. It won't move. No need to worry. The LPON is the same. Secure it. Similarly. Screws optional thick. 3M tape works. So this is why I personally highly recommend use your ACC power directly because ACC can supply up to 1A. You directly supply 12V to the LPON input. Key off, it turns off. Key on, it turns on. Very power efficient. No concerns about battery drain. ACC power works perfectly. We've tested it. Important. This power method is only for DAT3. Do not use it for demo. It would damage the demo. We tested this thoroughly. Not recommended for other devices. Only use this for the DAT3 as described. Don't bother with an inverter. using a linear power supply to step down 12 volt to 5 volt. Causes heat issues, but low current is fine. Okay, this is method 1. This is the initial upgrade. It achieves true hi-fi results, not just entry level. It can reach the level of home systems costing tens of thousands RMB. As long as your amplifier and speakers are decent, it's no problem. It gives you very clear, comfortable sound with a smooth and refined texture. This Bluetooth is not ordinary. It's high fidelity Bluetooth. Via coaxial distortion is around 120 dB. Via RCA, it's around 116 dB. 116 dB distortion means free. THE plus N, very good. This was the hi-fi approach. Cost a few thousand for the DSP amp. Add cable, still a few thousand. Plus DA3, 5,000 RMB total. Around 10,000 plus RMB. With installation, maybe 13,000 RMB for 13-14 RMB. You achieve true hi-fi sound starting from below entry-level hi-fi without changing speakers. This is what I personally highly recommend. Install a DSP amp. Use the DAT 315th anniversary with the LPON 2025 LPON 2025 powered directly from car 12 volt ACC. Its output supplies 5 volt to the DAT3. The second upgrade is very important for high-end. There are high-end car audio enthusiasts. Because our Damone 15th anniversary has a special car version firmware, meaning you will have upgraded to a very good amplifier, but its built-in DAC might be poor. Its coaxial input quality might be mediocre. You need a high-end external DAC. Use the Demo 15th anniversary with its car firmware. Use the LPON 15th anniversary power supply. Then the LPON 15th anniversary now requires an inverter. Use an inverter. Connect the LPON 15th anniversary. The LPON 15 powers the Damon. The Damon powers on automatically. You can feed it via coaxial from the DOT3 then. Its RCA output goes to your amplifier. Or you can buy a very high-end CD transport or digital transport. This is the advanced approach. Use the Damon to solve the DAC quality problem. The DAC3 feeds the Damon via coaxial. The Damon 15 anniversary car firmware allows it to power on automatically with the car, so it's fully automatic. This car firmware is really an industrial firmware suitable for studios, pro audio industrial control. This firmware powers on instantly. No button press needed after initial setup. It remembers settings. So it's an industrial firmware designed for specialized AV, professional audio and automotive applications. Provides memory retention, powers on with voltage, powers off without voltage, no issues. So this is an industrial firmware. Provide power. This solves the lack of high-end DAC performance in the car. Use a high-quality amplifier. For the source, use the DAT3 15th anniversary or buy a very high-end transport. Buying a mid-range CD player is a waste. A waste of effort, worse than using the DAT3 15th anniversary. That's the approach. This is my personal recommendation for HiFi Stream products though. Help you achieve excellent sound in your car, moving from hi-fi to high-end hi-fi levels. Thank you all. Bye-bye.